Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. In today's lecture, we'll discuss about VI editor. It is like just a notepad, and we have different kinds of editors in Linux. So some of the popular Linux editors are gedit and visually improved VI editor. So in today's lecture, we'll discuss about the VI editor, which is a powerful tool which is used for editing in the Linux environment. Most of the C developers will use this editor for editing the files. So when we are working the projects, we are required to modify so many things in the files. So .c, .h file or .cpp file. So .c is used, extension is used for the C files. .h is the extension used for the header files, and .cpp is used for the C++ files. So I'll just take one of the simple example today to understand about the VI editor. So VI means visually improved editor, and I'm just going to open one of the file which is a sample text file. So it contains some data. How I have edited that I'm going to show in this. Friends, so let's have a look at this thing. I'll go to the first line. So how to edit, what are all the different keys that we are going to use that we are going to see today. Uh, Hello, for example, the up, down, left side and right side arrow mark that I'm using for making sure that we are going where we want in this particular line. So wherever the line it is, so you can see here in the green color highlighted, that's where our cursor is moving. Now I will go to the end. If you are going to the end, so it is not going after G. It is just sticking. I am still using the right arrow mark, but it is not going. Okay. So the reason behind VI operates in two modes. One is insert mode and another one is escape mode. So if you want to go to the insert mode, you have to press A or I. So if you are giving I, then you can see here insert. It means VI operates in two modes. If it is insert, then you are fine to give the text. Means you can edit the text. If you are giving in escape mode, so by escape mode, you are going to go into the escape mode. We will click on. We will press the button escape. So now you can see here the escape is not there. Okay, it means like we are controlling the VI environment. If you want to write anything in this particular file, then you can click on A or I. So I am writing, or I will give A. So what is the difference between I and A is both will come into the insert mode for editing. It will allow you to edit, but the difference is if you are giving A, it will go to the next character or the next right side of the particular text. For example, here I is there. At the I, our green color blinking is there. So if you give A, then it will go to N. So it is doing the two operations. One is going into insert and another one is allowing to the editing from the next character. So you can type whatever you want. I am just typing J here, JLKI. Okay, so now you have done the editing. For example, you want to save. How you want to save is you have to control the environment. It means you have to come back to the escape mode by pressing the escape button, and then you give colon and then WQ. WQ means W means write, Q means quit, and exclamation also you can give. If you are giving just W, it will just save and it will be in the same mode of escape. If you give Q, it will save and Q and it will come out. Come out means it will come back to the dollar prompt. So this is one thing which you can observe in the VI editor. Okay, but here we have written only few lines, so that's why we are not able to um, identify what other operations that we can do with the VI editor. So I will just show you one existing file which contains so much of data. So that is test.cpp. This is one of the file which contains close to um, around 484 lines. Okay, so now here I'm going to discuss about some of the things. For example, to go to the first line, so there are number of operations that we might be doing. So every operation or every action from the control environment, it means like in the escape mode of operation we can do multiple things, because most of the time we will be required to do some cut paste, or go to the last line, go to the first line, or replace some characters, and go word by word, or delete some characters. So all those things it is possible in the escape mode. So we'll discuss about the escape mode majorly today. So of course, so we are already in the escape mode. Whenever you are opening any file in the with the VI and the file name, it will be directly into the escape mode. If you want to insert any characters in any of the lines, okay, you can just come to that particular line and give I, and you can type whatever you want, hello or anything. Okay. Now I'm coming back to the escape mode. Now, for example, you want to delete one character. Let's say C is the one which you want to delete. For that, what you do, you go to that particular character and just give X. If you just give X, so as many X you give, that many characters will get deleted. Okay, so this is the one command. Another one, for example, this line is there. This line you want to copy and paste. So if you want to copy, you have to give Y, and then the escape mode only, where you want to paste, you just take that line, go to that line, and you can paste it. For example, after 21 I want to paste. Whenever you are pasting, you can see here in the 21st line I am giving P. So YY is for the copy of single line, and paste, for paste you just give P. So just be careful that you are doing everything in the escape mode. Please remember this point. Okay, now I'm giving paste. So now you got as many piece you give, that many paste you will get it. Okay, so this is one thing you can note it. Okay, so copy, paste. Now cut, paste, for example. Okay, cut means for copy we have used YY. So as many lines we want, those many lines we can give. For example, 3 lines you have to copy and paste. From the sixth line, go to the sixth line. If you want to copy 6, 7, 8 lines here. Okay, so I will give 3YY, and for example, I want to paste somewhere here, somewhere here. Okay, at the 50 line, I am pasting. So it will paste in the next 3 lines. So 3YY means it is 3 lines we are actually copying, and we are pasting. Pasting is the same thing what we have used earlier, which is P. Now cut, paste. So we the contents are retained here because we are giving YY. YY means yonking the files. Yonking means copying the files. Now I'm doing 3DD, for example. So those 3 lines got deleted. Small d you have to give. Yep. So 3 lines got deleted. It means it is a cut paste operation we are doing. Okay. For example, I'm pasting here. Okay. So 3 lines got pasted here. Somewhere, wherever you want, you take the cursor and go there and paste it with the help of P option. Okay. Now you have done so many modifications. Okay. Now, if you want to retain back whatever you have done, so these operations, whatever you have done, you don't require it. Okay. For that, we have to do the undo operation. It means, for example, here 3 lines got deleted in the 6, 7, 8 earlier we have seen, right? So if you want to get back the contents, then you give just U, small u in the escape mode. So here earlier we pasted here. Now I'm giving U. So those 3 got retained back. For example, here 6, 7, 8 earlier we have deleted. You can observe here the main contents got retained. Okay, now you have done many things. Okay, now if you want to save it, you can just W written. W means written. These many characters, it's been written. Okay. Now, one thing. So we are still in the escape mode. I'll just delete these things. DD, one line deleted. For example, here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 lines to be deleted, for example. So you give 7 DD, small DDs, two, two times D. So got it? So this is how you can do the editing in VI editor. Okay, this is one thing. Now another one, for example, so you want to go to the first line. So I have already given it colon 1 colon and the number means you are telling to the VI editor go to which line. For example, 20. So we are in the 20 line. Okay. So wherever we want, we can go. For example, 300 line. So you are going into the 300 line. So just give colon and then the line number. This is the simple thing to understand. Okay. Wherever you want, you can go 24 line. So 24th line. And if you want to go to the end of the line, colon dollar. Colon dollar means at the end you will go. So there is no other line after 483. Okay. Now just observe some of the strings present in this. Okay, so I'm just trying to tell you that some of the things which are actually repeated in this particular file. This is a C++ file, but where I will show you some repeated things. It has some purpose. What I'm going to tell you right now later on. Um, Control D. For example, value is there. So value is repeated so many places, right? So let's say, for example, you want to find out values wherever it is in this particular file. Okay, so I'm going to the first line number. Now you want to search slash value. Slash means you are going forward direction because you have started with the first line. So we are in the first line, you can see here. Okay, now you want to search value, how many places it is there. So value. So then now you found that one. So wherever the values are there, it will show you by pressing the n, small n. N means in a forward direction, go to the next search, next found value, next found string. Okay, so you are trying to find out the string n, 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 n. So I'm pressing n, n, n. Wherever it is there in this particular file, it will show you the string. So I have just searched for only value. Okay, and it is showing the search found things. Okay, this is one thing. This is a forward search. So you can see here the line numbers are increasing as and when the search is found by giving the next. So this n is actually it is applicable for both forward searching and backward searching. What do you mean by forward searching and backward searching? Currently we are doing is forward searching. That's why we have given slash. Now for the backward searching, we can give question mark. Okay, I will give you the same thing. I will go to the end. Now this time I will give question mark and value. So from the 483 it will go till the line number 1 by finding this value whether it is present or not. Okay, so we are going backward direction. So right from 483 you found the value in 199. Now I am going one step back by pressing n because you have given the question mark, and with the n pressing, then you are going one step, one found back, one found back, one found back. So back we are going. Okay, so in this way we can search forward or backward the string whatever you want. String is going to search with question mark and slash. We are going to search the string. Any of the values you can give. For example, running. So running is one place it is there, one place it is there. Two searches, three searches, four searches, five searches. Okay, so almost six searches found about running. Okay, Now another one. So we are in forward direction. We are in the first line. So now if you want to move forward, you can give Control D or Control F. F means forward, B means backward. Means page by page you can go forward and backward. Okay. Probably like when it is helpful means if you are having some 10,000 lines of code and you reached only some 200 or 300 and maybe you want to see something at the 4,000 line. Okay, so then if that is the case, you can directly go to at least, I mean, give the colon and the line number mostly, or maybe if you want to search page by page, if you want to go page by page while you are looking at the code, then you can go Control F. Control F, F means forward, forward, and then Control B means backward, backward, where you want to search. So accordingly, you can reach faster instead of giving every time cursor down, and you can reduce the overhead about pressing so many times down arrow mark and up arrow mark. Okay, so it will save a lot of time by using Control F and Control B. This is one more usefulness of um, uh, the the V editor. Okay, so now I will give you the last um, command. Okay, so we have pasted and then we have seen. And another one is please try to remember that we are doing everything in the escape mode. Okay, all these things in the escape mode, because if you want to control the environment, you can do that in the escape mode. And if you want to edit anything, then you have to come back to the insert mode. By insert mode, you are going to be coming to the insert mode and do any characters you want to type or go backward, anything's or applicable. Okay, now the last one and the most important one, which is very very important actually. Whenever in the editing, if you are doing any string replacement, basically, for example, I want to replace. You want to replace. Okay, so value with value str, for example. So underscore str. So this is the string you have to replace. Okay, if that is the case, so many values are there. Everywhere you have to go and everywhere you have to replace. Okay, so this one can be achieved very easily. Okay, it saves a lot of time, but every time you can get the confirmation also whether you can replace it or not. That is your choice. Wherever you want to replace, then you can replace. Okay, first let's try to understand what is the option that you are going to give in the escape mode. Slash and value and value string, value underscore str. This is the one you have to replace. Slash. Another one is GC. G means globally you replace everywhere without any confirmation. And C means every time you ask for the confirmation whether I have to replace or not, whether I have to replace or not. So V editor is asking us to replace with confirmation or not. Okay, so this is the one which we will see from the line number one. I'm going to search that. For example, value slash value underscore str slash G means it is not going to ask you whether I have to replace or not. It will just replace completely. So everywhere you can see here, value is replaced by value string. It is not asking for confirmation. Now, instead of that, see here, 198 substitutions has been done. 198 substitutions on 107 lines. It means in the 107 lines, the substitutions have been, that value underscore string has been replaced. Now let's go back to the first, and then you means I'm undoing that particular operation in the escape mode. Now value I'm going to replace. So if you just give colon and up arrow mark, it will show. Now GC. Now it is asking whether you have to replace or not. You want me to replace or not. So Y, if you are giving Y, you can see here all the options are there. Y, M, A, U, K, L. Okay, so I'm using just one of the option now. Y. So just give Y, it is going to replace. See. If you just give Y, it is going to replaced. So here also it is already replaced. This is going to replace. This is going to replace. You just give no, then it will go to the next. So I am not replacing here. No, I am not replacing here. Here I am replacing. So it all depends on your choice where you want that string to be replaced. Why? No. So this is very easy command and also time saving command basically. If you want the confirmation, then it will be replaced. Okay. After your confirmation, it will be replaced. So this is the very important command, especially if you are working on the project, maybe some enhancements which are required to replace because of some reason. You got the requirement to replace every string with some other string, whatever you want to change. Okay, so this is the command you can use. So I'll just show you one more time. So this is the command: %:, percentage yes slash value, means this is the source string and this is the destination string, means from which string to which string you are going to replace, and followed by slash and followed by G and C. G means global replacement without confirmation. C means with confirmation. Means with confirmation means every time it will ask for the confirmation. If you give yes, then only it will replace. If you give no, it won't replace. So this is very important command to note. Okay. So that's it for today, and I hope this video is helpful. If you like the video, please do share and subscribe and click on the bell icon for important technical updates. Thank you very much and see you again in the next video.